Hey YouTubers, Facebookers and Instagrammers, welcome to Charlie's Vlog, episode number 9. So in this week, we're going to be doing a little bit of retrieving with some slightly bigger dummies. Not something I'm doing all the time, but I just slowly want to condition him to be able to pick a slightly heavier dummy now that his adult canines are about halfway through. And we're also going to start to do some hunt, spit, mark to retrieve training, which you'll see in the latter part of the video. That's where I'm starting to bring together some hunting to find a retrieve, and then off the retrieve he effectively gets an artificial flush, which is me then throwing the dummy. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this latest episode. Catch you in a bit. Right guys, so I'm here with Charlie. We're going to do a bit of retrieving with these bigger dummies. Sit. I've just hosed him off to make him a bit cooler. It's super warm at the moment, so by cooling him off, it makes him a little bit fizzier and gives him a little bit more energy to work with me. So I'm going to start off with my hunts. Charlie here. Sit. I'm going to start off with my 150 gram natural round skim dummy. Good boy, sit, good boy.
Right guys, so if you ever have a dog throw itself on its back, the best thing you can do is move away or sort of tap the dog up or stand up. If you try and negotiate them back onto their feet, they tend to mess around even more.
Charlie, here, good boy. See, he's a bit full of himself because he's a bit cooler, sit. Right, so I'm going to use a bigger dummy now. This is one that I do that's quite big in comparison to the other one, but it actually only weighs about the same weight. So this is more about it just being a different size rather than being heavy. So again, I'm just going to tease him and just let him run in. Good boy. So I'm just meeting him in that sat position like that. Charlie, good boy. So he held that pretty well, which is good. So I'm going to do another one like that, sit. I'm going to make him steady this time. Charlie, just shows you. Charlie, come here. Charlie, sit. Split. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Hold. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Here. Charlie, sit. Bit steady this time. Split. Good lad. If he picks it by the middle, it's quite neat. Here we go. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Super light. Good boy. Well done. Good boy. I'll try that again. Here, Charlie. Sit. One more. As I said, if he picks it by the middle, it's fine. Even though it's quite light. A lot of dogs, if they pick it by the corner, it ends up being a messy retrieve. Sit. Split. Good boy. He's got it by the middle. Good boy. Sit. Charlie, sit. Good boy. Just tried to collapse there, so I lifted him up. Good boy. Well done. Here. Sit. Right, now this next dummy is pretty much the same size, but weighs about 4 times as much. It's really quite heavy. Now, I've never tried to pick this with him before. I picked a heavier one that's cylindrical, but this one is designed to be a bit more like a rabbit and has a hinge in the middle. I expect he's going to fumble with this quite a lot, but I just want him to try and pick it, as long as it doesn't dent his confidence. Good boy. We'll see what happens. Good lad. Where's he going? Good boy. Lots of praise. Even if he fumbles with it all the way back, just want him to feel that he's trying his best. Good boy. Those little teeth are striking. Yeah, good boy. And if I have to take it while I'm moving, that's what I'm going to do. Come on, Charlie. I'm going to back off him to make him come towards me again. Come on. Good boy. Well done. Good boy. I'm more than happy with that for a first go. Come here. Sit. I'm going to do that again. This time I'm going to let him run in. Got to make sure I don't hit him with it because it's really quite heavy. Good boy. Good lad. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Well done. Good boy. So Charlie is just over 5 months. Sit. I don't think he's going to be a massive dog, but I would be more, if I was using a dead bird or something, I'd be more worried if they pick it easy first time. It would often indicate that the dog might potentially be a bit hard-mouthed. All my best dogs have taken a little while. Charlie, all my best dogs have taken a little while to learn how to pick stuff. It's all about confidence. Charlie, It's all about confidence, not technique. Now, normally I wouldn't be talking like this. I say this all the time. This is not good for him, me making videos. It's not good for his training, but I sort of do my best to do it. Normally I wouldn't let him wander off like that, but as I said, I'm not concentrating 100% on him, which is why when you train, you shouldn't have other distractions around you. Heel, heel, heel. Charlie, here, sit. Good boy, good boy. Again, I just want to make sure I take it off him whilst he's on the move, hopefully. Good boy, come on in, Charlie. Come on, good boy, well done. Now, you watch me go back to this other dummy. I bet he picks it real easy. Sit. Sit. Not that it was difficult last time. Good boy, but that one feels so easy, doesn't it, Charlie? Sit. Good boy. This is the problem with the bag, it slides around. I prefer to use my holsters when I can, but these dummies are so big, good boy, that I've had to use a bag today. Charlie, Charlie. So when I'm doing my normal training, the holster I use, I like that. I can get 3 or 4 dummies in that fine, but these are huge, they tend to fall out if I do that. They're not really designed for that. So I'm gonna do the 120 gram one again. Sorry, the 150 gram dummy. This again should be super easy. Sit. Look. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Hold, hold, good boy. So if the dummy's a bit awkward in his mouth, I twist it and centralise it. Good boy, good boy, good boy. So, Charlie, right guys, so I'm going to do a bit of hunting and a bit of retrieving today. You probably can't see me quite on camera yet, but I'm hoping this is going to go okay. It's early in the morning, so the light's not so great, but it's much better for him with it having been so hot so recently. So here we go. Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. You didn't see that. Just went past it then. Good boy. Good boy, Charlie, here. Sit. Good boy. Good boy, well done. Good boy, sit. So today I'm going to be mixing up some straight sending, retrieving, some handling and some hunting. And normally I keep moving on this, but I've got to try and stay in camera shot today, haven't we, Charlie? Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. Sit. Now what there I did. Right. Good boy, well done, good boy, good boy, good boy. So I'm going to explain what I did there. I hunted him onto the retrieve. As soon as he picked it up, I blew my stop whistle. He spat it out, which was to simulate a flush. I then threw a retrieve. Charlie, 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 sit. I then threw a retrieve. He had a mark and I sent him. He wants to pick that retriever that's still down there, so I'm going to let him do that and I'm going to break him out of sit with my hunt whistle. Good boy, good boy, good boy, well done, sit. So the problem is if you just hunt a dog all the time and you just keep stopping and throwing dummies, sit, it'll start to make the dog look at you. This way he has to find the dummy on the floor to be able to have a marked retrieve. But you need to be able to make the dog stop on the retrieve, otherwise he's going to pick that retriever, not the marked one. Right, ready?
So with a bit of luck, you will have seen me throw this retrieve out far and to the right-hand side. The dog must not see you put this retrieve out, otherwise the dog will stop hunting and start looking at you.
Good lad, good lad. Good boy, well done. I don't stop them on everyone though, because if you stop them on everyone, they stop trying to pick them. And I want him to try and pick it. He must think that he's got to pick it. Otherwise, he could actually end up starting to point the retrieve, which I don't want. I want him to be able to pick it and not pick it depending on what I want. Sit, sit. Full of it this morning, which is good. Charlie. Heel. Now, I've never taught this dog to walk to heel. Charlie. Sit. He's learnt that as a byproduct of all the drill work I've done with the training lead. Right, are you ready?
So with a bit of luck, I hope that you saw me put this retrieve out towards the camera.
Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. It's just down here. He's just the wrong side of the wind at the moment. There you go. Another example. They don't have to be long mark retrieves. Sit, split. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Well done. Sit. Heel. Right, we're going to change spots now. So sit. Charlie, sit. So just to clarify that he's hunting onto a retrieve that I've thrown down without him seeing. Charlie, without him seeing. And then as soon as he picks it up, I make him spit it out. I give him a mark retrieve and then I send him. They're not difficult marks. It's about the routine and the collection of movements that I'm doing together. Right guys, well I hope you enjoyed this latest episode of Charlie's Vlog, episode number 9. I was going to do a little bit more in this session, but I decided that he'd had enough. So rather than push on and do lots more volume, which is really tempting to do sometimes, I just stopped. I shall make the other content that I wanted to make another time, maybe in next episode, and then you'll be able to watch that. If you have any questions, perhaps drop them in the description below on my YouTube channel. I hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe and like. It really does help me make these videos for you guys. Happy training.